Welcome back to Equestria at War. The revolutionary North Zebrica, the leader of the Communist, Marxist, Revolutionary Workers' Party, has finally taken over, and our great state has taken over under the leadership of Posada. Posada. For most of her childhood, Posada was ostracized by her peers, but she liked it that way. It left her more time to explore and play with her imaginary friends. She became an apprentice bookmaker in her teenage years. When she first went to the surface, she looked upon the stars in wonder, and often would stargaze, while contemplating if there were creatures on the other worlds. It was on one such night she accidentally drifted over towards Zebrican territory and was captured by the Storm King's forces. Posada was chained inside the cargo hold of an airship, full of looted trophies and treasures from Carthage. During the long journey, she suffered at the hands of her Yeti captors. But one night, she was able to break free of her shackles. Sneaking through the ship's hold, she was seeking to make a quick escape, and then follow the stars home when a flash of green light caught her attention. The light ebbed from out the crack in the lid of the large golden chest, intricately carved with images of horned beasts and bowing goats. Unable to help herself, she broke the chains and opened the lid. What she saw would change her forever. Images flashed before her eyes, images of things no Griff should ever know, images of conflict, strife, poverty, and the stars. So many stars. She saw galaxies at the scale of atoms. She saw how stars burned, and more, much more, she could not understand. It is unknown how she returned to Hippogriffia. Her mind was broken, and it was months before she could talk incoherent sentences again. Shortly after the Storm King's defeat, a copy of the works of Caramel Marx crossed her desk at work. She found the book as a symbol that she was destined to rediscover what the chest had shown her, and to free every creature from the shackles of capitalism and monarchy. She founded the Revolutionary Workers' Party and quickly started preaching her ideology to every hippogriff and sea pony she could. Now with RWP in power, the interstellar revolution is upon creature kind. Interesting. I have not read her description before. That is actually really interesting. Okay. It is absolutely necessary that we continue industrialization and mechanization as intensively as possible. We are surrounded by capitalist vultures, I guess hungry, and to show weakness for an instant risks being devoured. Therefore all private industries shall be seized and nationalized, subject to collectivization as quickly as possible. Communist revolution in Hippogriffia. Amid an escalating conflict between the monarchy and the workers of Mount Ares and Equestria, Queen Novo of Hippogriffia has been forced to abdicate during a communist uprising in the capital. After formally abolishing the monarchy and securing the country, the revolutionaries formed the Supreme Workers' Council, which appointed the eccentric firebrand known as Posada to be General Secretary. A new name of the country, Revolutionary North Zebrica, sends a strong signal that they aim to crush the capitalists of the region and bring the revolution internationally. The revolution is here at last. I'm gonna promote you and make you leader, and then I'm gonna grab up you. You are supernatural, but at the same time you're also a good general. So for now, I'm gonna take you up and then grab these guys, since you only can hold 12 troops, and go ahead and grab you up. Oh, White Beast, did you take, I think they took a few provinces. Yeah, they definitely took a few provinces, I think, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they did. But anyways, one thing I noticed while I was just looking around the world between the last episode and this one, the Buffalo Chieftain has sided with Equestria. They joined the war against the Lunar Empire. Stalingrad is fighting against them. Poor dear communists. They fought bravely, but could not fight on forever. And could not fight to the very end. Well, they did. They did fight till the very end. They just couldn't win. Which is sad. So very sad. But we must move on and be even better than they ever could be. Bring our people's freedom. Bring the world its freedom that they deserve. I'm just very happy the Civil War happened, because because normally if the Civil War didn't happen, they're about to start expansion, like right now, that early on. Like, they start expanding quick. What's happening throughout the rest of the world? The King of Equality, okay, the Duchess won out, and you went Kingdom. You're still untethered. You aren't going to bring back Boris II. Sad. Very sad. I mean, good. We don't want an evil leader like that coming back, but me personally, I just find that hilarious. Oh, the communists have rose up in Brantbeak. That's good. Okay. Next, we need some collective farms. It is inefficient to have the state running all business, for in such a case we have simply created a new form of capitalism, state capitalism. The workers must be placed in charge of their economic production. The easiest place to start will be the seaweed and algae farms, which have always been a whole hotbed of shared cooperation. Yes, good, good. We will not be like those evil capitalists. We will do our own thing. We will be better than them all. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade our tanky boys. There, good. Oh, shoot. Almost messed that up because I usually use medium tanks, but I'm using heavy tanks because that's what the game gives me in this route. Almost messed that up. Heavy tanks. And motorized. And give you support artillery and maintenance company. And, I also want more motorized recon. This is not the optimal build, but I don't care what the optimal build is. And yeah, I guess we're gonna just head right back over to balanced. And yeah, all we need left to build them is some more heavy tanks, which are being worked on all the time. I'll go ahead and finish up my Marines, maintenance company, and support artillery. And you are completely full because of that. Okay, got it. Royal Guard, infantry, maintenance company. Good. I can't afford to put another thing in there yet. Alright. Those are my probably awful divisions I'm going to be using. Well, let's grab my... Oh, go first. The hearts of the people. Oh. Carthage denounces the Zumidian mandate. Zanzal Zarka, sulfate of Carthage, gave a speech on the Senate floor today denouncing the Zumedian Mandate as an imperialist affront to civilization. The speech was broadcast live over Hippogriff-controlled Zumedia and coincided with the large-scale exercise of the Carthaginian army and navy on their western border. The Hippogriff government reached to the provocation by giving facts about the security and economic boom in the Mandate territory, calling the suffrate out of control and dangerous. In reaction to the exercises, more forces have been sent to Zumedia by Ares. And... By Ares? But... What do you mean by Ares? Okay, game. And international observers are warning that the situation might escalate irreversibly if a compromise is not reached. The Mandate is entirely justified and morally correct. Republic of Terran declares independence after the collapse of the Griffonian Empire and the Aquilian Revolution. Many countries had declared independence, with the last one being the Free Territory of Adelart, which broke off from the County of Griffwald in 987 ALB. In the years since, the number of nations on Griffonia had not grown until now. The Republic of Terran, a western half of the County of Francistria, has now declared independence. The region has long been in turmoil, with the resistance movement of FLNT fighting against the Francistian garrison. Now they have won, but it remains to be seen how long their newborn nation will last in these tumultuous times. Yet another tiny state on Griffonia. Hearts of the people. False consciousness is a troubling element in every state. Some workers simply do not understand communism will aid them personally, and believe capitalist lies that we seek to oppress and hurt them. Therefore, we will begin a massive education wave, accompanied by sweeping reforms to show the people that we are on their side. No proletariat should ever fear their own dictatorship. Sturdelician Kingdom has capitulated. Well, actually, I was gonna type Storm to... Oh, wait, no, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, those are the guys to the south. Yeah, you. Well, the one of you that's not there. Now there's just the Kingdom of Stormland and the Thunderian Kingdom. Fight! Well, they're already fighting, so I don't know why I said fight. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you, tank up, and put you with Skybeak. No, yeah, it's my only Panzer officer. Luna takes Canterlot. Lunar followers rejoiced and cheered today as their forces bravely fought their way through Equestrian capital of Canterlot, eventually managing to seize the entire city from celestial forces. According to lunar reports and propaganda, Nightmare Moon arrived shortly after the last offenders surrendered, who the Alicorn then promptly ordered to be executed. A loud cheer from 20 gunshot salute was given as Nightmare Moon sat down upon what used to be the Celestia's throne. With Nightmare Moon and her loyalists now in Canterlot, it is to be seen how Celestia reacts to this, and whether she and her own followers will still possess the strength to turn the tide in this battle for Equestria. I don't care who wins, I just want that battle to last a long time. And I also want motorized recon. Yes. I'm gonna need some more support equipment. That is trucks. Why did I put that on trucks? There we go. There's the one I actually wanted to put that on. Apparently, trucks are now support equipment. Glad to know. Oh. Is Arabia is united by a fascist dictatorship. Great. Woo. Let's see. Who do I want here? I'm gonna go with you just because you have a picture. And, yeah. Great reasoning, I know. But, you know. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Annihilate poverty. Every worker, farmer, and soldier deserves a rich, fulfilling life. While many other left-wing states have made efforts to abolish poverty, in most of them the workers did not have the benefit of a truly prosperous economy. Here in Hippogriffia, we are blessed with one of the wealthiest economies in the world, and so we have the capacity to reach a 0% poverty rate. We will prosper. Woo! Should I support decide in some of these things? I mean, I could see sending some troops to Stalingrad. But are they true enough communists? And the Griffin Liberation Front army seems to be in a tough spot. Who is the communists of this world? Okay. Well, they're not a true communist. They've allied with non-communists. That they don't even count. Oh, interesting. Both of you are now communists. Ooh, communism is spreading in the Buffalo Chiefdom. Oh, actually, looking at it, it's actually unspreading right now. It's the biggest group, but it's not spreading. It's actually doing the opposite of spreading. Great. They're fighting the northern tribes. Oh. Let's see. To do that, I just need luxury for. Okay. For that, I need these. Okay. Nuclear technology. Well, first, worker-owned means of production. Every worker shall own the means of production. The state shall act as administrator when necessary, but all returns shall be directed back into the workers, who toil for the good of each other. This, of course, is a temporary arrangement. Once our position is secured, we will be able to move beyond the need for a profit-driven economy and into a utility or even gift economy. Oh. Jackie clan has capitulated with the Equestrian forces. Yeah. Okay, so they won. Go communist, please. The Socialist River Republic. Interesting. Very interesting. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. Stalingrad, of course. Off the Stalingrad puppet. And water towns, okay. I've decided with Hippogriff. I just keep leaning them back, back and forth, back and forth. That's all this is. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, upgrading Marines could be good, and oh, actually, no, what I want to do. That reminded me, yes, upgrade Special Forces, so you can literally straight up upgrade my Marines. Good, 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 good. Alright, let's... Oh, Equestria. They are on the verge of death. I don't think... could sending a tank there stall? I don't know if I could even help them enough. Because I don't want the Lunar Empire to win quickly. I want them to win as slow as possible. And sure, they've wasted a good bit of time. I think I'm gonna send my tank to you. And then I want to upgrade, or not up, well, get another thing. Yes. Let's try to support the communists here, as they seem to be, as Stalingrad is doing fine. They can win this. But the Griffin Liberation Army seems to be in a tough spot. They might need our support if they have a chance to win this. General Secretary Posada has always known that the mighty atom is the hammer with which we shall break the back of capitalism. Our nuclear program must be the most powerful in the world. We shall develop atomic energy that will show the world just how mighty the force of international communism... shoot, my mouse is moving. Okay. Truly is. With weapons such as these, the Storm King of the world will cower in terror. Well, there goes Equestria. I wouldn't have even been able to send my troops in time. Because they died before my troops would have gotten there. Jeesh. Great. That means that you now have your victory at last treat. Ugh, that's annoying. Alright. Push, my tanky. Push. I can take you out. Oh, well, now I'm surrounded. I hate how dumb the AI is. Why couldn't they just have a troop there to hold the back? Ugh, why does the AI suck so much? Okay, I guess I'll have to push through this way so that I can get out, instead of being able to surround them, because the AI is dumb. Ooh, yeah, boy, got enough civilians output to be able to do two at once now. Sweet. Alright. I'll have those set up. And then at some point fairly soon, I should probably switch over to doing mill factories. I should. Will that mean I will? Hopefully, but the chances aren't actually amazing, because I'm pretty bad about remembering to actually do stuff like that. Okay, luxury for all. An adequate life is inadequate. Good enough is not good enough. Luxury, previously the privilege of the wealthy, can now be the right of all workers. No more shall naysayers claim that communism is the equal sharing of miseries. Atomic research. Nice. I can actually go forward now that you put a troop there. Oh, man, tanks are just so nice. There you go. Thank you. That means I can move forward now. Since you're holding that, I can move there. Good, good, good. You take that. So that means I can push there. And then I kind of want to just bum rush for that. And then hopefully they're dumb and let me... Darn it. They weren't dumb. Wait. Darn it. Okay, well. Alright. Standardized living conditions. In some allegedly communist states, the party bureaucrats rise to wealth and privilege above their comrades. They live in luxurious palaces, painted red, and profit as a new labor aristocracy. That can never happen here. Every party member's salary shall be restricted to that of the least well-off creature in the nation. We shall listen to their concerns. Hurricane. A devastating hurricane with sustained winds over 220 kilometers per hour slammed in Hippogriffia from Wierzina and Chertera, with the heaviest damage done to East Aries. Although our ability to shift between hippogriffs and sea ponies let us avoid any deaths due to flooding, provided no protection against the trees hurled through the air or the gusts slamming us into the walls. The death toll is thankfully low, although the air or gust slamming us into walls. The death toll is thankfully low, although the property damage is devastating. The economic impact of this disaster cannot yet be calculated, and many sea ponies are using it as evidence that the surface is too dangerous. Okay, so if I just... and then do this... I know it's only 50 pony power, but now I don't lose that 50 pony power, so you know... I lose it when I cannot. Am I right or am I right? Come on. Come on. Come on. It's not cheating. No, it's not cheating. Come on. Come on. Come on. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, no, no. Ugh. Alright. Adequate underwater Aqueous Construction Initiative. Equestria is as much a part of revolutionary North Zebrica as Mount Ares, and while there are a million engineering and logistical challenges to conducting heavy industry underwater, building factories in Equestria will keep them out of reach of our countless enemies. None shall ever touch our aquatic industrial base. Correct. I'm gonna lose the tank because dumb. Because dumb. Because the AI doesn't want to support me. Well, you know what? I don't care. I don't care. We'll do it again. We will make sure the Griffin Liberation Front... Oh, shoot, I should have read that. Oh, well. We'll make sure the Griffin Liberation Front wins. No matter what it takes. Joint training with Warzina. We were recently contacted by the Warzina High Command, offering to participate in a series of war games so that they may learn from our military. It may help us put theory into practice and give our troops more experience against outdated militaries. However, is it worth providing Warzina insight into our doctrine? Minus 50 command power, plus 15, 50, 15. They're the best neighbor we have, comparing all the other ones. I guess it would be better to increase relation with them. I don't like it, okay? I don't like it, but it's our best option. It would be better to have a friendly relationship with them than to not. Look, whatever, don't care. And let's increase our National Guard by 2 troops. Alright. And now... Oh, actually, yeah. Yay, we're back. We are back. My tankies, go! Go, my tankies. Fight. Fight. Fight, your life depends on it. Because it definitely does. There you go. Okay, when do you, like, get some troops over here? And, like, ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. The first vision. Well, while a prisoner of Storm King, the General Secretary came across a strange artifact that gave her vision she could not understand. While her memory is still fragmented and uneasy, she sometimes has visions. As we progress our understanding of science, especially in the nuclear field, perhaps Posada memory will begin to improve. Posada screamed as the lightning coursed through her. Ah! Her entire body convulsed, desperately trying to find some escape from the respite, some brief relief from the agony. Please, mercy! Now, where would be the fun in that? Her bearded, now, where would be the fun in that? Her bearded tormentor gloated. Besides, what can I say? It's fun seeing you like this. Posada looked up into the cruel, piteous eyes of the Storm King. She tried to find some words, but the agony of the lightning was too much. He cracked cruelly. So, you thought me dead, did you? Didn't you think that someone would put me back together? And now you and your little revolutionary state are mine. Posada woke up screaming, "Ah!" Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that. Can we not have that happen? I'd personally rather we not. This is just personal preference, I suppose. Let's go up to partial mode. Establish a CSR. However much we may wish it was otherwise, there are still dangerous elements seeking to destroy our communist society. We must form an intelligence agency with strong powers of investigation to root out active and present threats. However, we cannot let such an organization become oppressive. The Committee for Security of the Revolution will not be turned into a weapon against the people. Good. Good, I would hope so. I would definitely hope it wouldn't become a weapon against the people. We're kind of for the people. You know? Yeah, I would really hope so. Oh, endless moon celebration following the violent takeover of Nightmare Moon and her terrestrial allies. She was quick to eliminate dissent and establish her own traditions centered around celebrating the night, bat ponies, and the new rule. The apex of these is the endless moon celebration, commemorating the longest night of the year and her victory over her now banished sister. Held in Counterlot, the event has attracted the Empress's zealous followers and soldiers, with some ponies being press-ganged into attending, usurping her sister's ceremonial days. The Empress did not appear to be bothered by the frigid cold. The cold never bothered me anyway. Okay, which couldn't be said for the crowd. She went on to deliver a passionate speech about the new authority in Equestria, in which the night will never again be ignored and put aside. Despite the dour tone of the celebration, Nightmare Moon did not fail to showcase the grandeur of the night, the ponies being inspired by the glory of the moon and the stars. The winter, it feels a little colder. Strange. Oh well. No reason to worry, I suppose. Somebody died, oh well, whatever. Oh well, you know, sometimes a nation dies, it just happens. Oh. Well, couldn't save them. Oh well. Sometimes people die. It happens. A worker's paradise. Healthcare, safe conditions, friendly co-workers, fair hours, and the abolition of the wage system. These are all common demands of the proletariat. As the dictatorship of the proletariat grows in power, we find ourselves in a position to answer these calls. Let us banish want forever. Yep, we'll balance society again. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Over and over and over, back and forth. I'm gonna go ahead and stop these for now, because economy. Because economy. Economy? It's a economy. Wait. What's the... Why is the 60 at the same priority of the 80s? Get that lower priority. Must have been this like the same as the other ones at some point, but then the other ones got better. Oh, securing the revolution. Steel Feathered gripped the pistol in his pocket like a talisman. Up ahead, Hot Breeze was giving a speech on the benefits of worker ownership or something similar. As if any of that mattered in Ares that had turned against the gods and the queen. He knew he'd probably hang for this, but he was ready. He would send a message to the people of Ares that not all of the workers loved the workers' dictatorship. and maybe his children wouldn't have to grow up in this nightmare. He got closer, edging through the crowd, keeping his head down and mumbling excuses as he went. Finally, he had a clear shot. He started to pull the gun out. Steele felt a claw settle on his wrist and a whisper from behind, "Don't." He whirled around, trying to break free, and was met with a punch to the head. As he heard gasps from all around, Steele finally understood what the enemy was saying. "CSR, this hippogriff is suspected of terrorism. We'll be taking him into custody." Steelfeather couldn't believe it. They'd known, and they'd let him get close enough to almost do it. Why? Did they want to make a public show of their power, or did they want to give him a chance to back out? He didn't know. As he was dragged away, Steelfeather thought of his home and how much he'd miss it. His speech continued, like nothing happened. Probably we're giving you a chance to back out. You know, we don't want to lock you up. You're kind of forcing us to. Sad, but that's how it is. Sometimes you force our hand. And we have no choice. Oh, we have operatives now. Let's get a linguist. And, we are not gonna be compromising on communism. But this seems like a pretty good time to stop for this episode. We have created an economy for our communist dream and created the economic abilities for our people to rise up in our society. And next time, we will deal with the political system and maybe get to our military. Because the evil empires of this world must be fought against. And we must defend our land against potential aggressors to our people. But, as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and ring that little bell. And as always, peace.